We unpack complex topics, really distill them down so you can be truly well-informed. And today, we are taking a deep dive into, well, a digital giant, YouTube. I mean, think about the scale. Over 2.7 billion monthly active users. It's in, what, over 100 countries?
Yeah.
Supports 80-plus languages.
Yeah, it's staggering. It really shapes digital culture, where trends start, where people find a voice globally.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
But here's the interesting part, the twist, maybe.
Yeah.
For all that power, all that dominance, there are some, let's say, serious cracks forming in the foundation.
Right. These aren't small things either. They're affecting creators, viewers, advertisers, even YouTube itself.
Exactly. So that's our mission today. We're going to break down why YouTube is, well, having such a tough time right now. We'll look at the systems, the policies, the pressures, all of it.
And crucially, what you, the savvy user, can potentially do. How you can maybe turn these problems into advantages, legally and ethically, of course.
Perfect. Let's get started. So the first big problem seems almost paradoxical, its own size.
Yeah, the irony is its bigness, you know? The thing that gave it reach is now maybe its biggest liability. It's kind of drowning in its own success.
And the numbers are just mind-boggling. Over 500 hours of video uploaded every single minute.
Every minute, yeah.
How do you even begin to monitor that effectively, consistently, It seems impossible.
It pretty much is. And that impossibility, well, it leads directly to real frustrations. You see really inconsistent enforcement of their own community guidelines. So it's like this patchwork moderation. What's okay one day might get your video demonetized the next.
Right, or just have the ads stripped off.
Exactly. And dangerous stuff can still slip through the cracks while, the human moderators trying to catch it all, they face incredible burnout.
So that scale creates fragmentation, unpredictability, makes it super hard for creators trying to build something stable, right? Like a reliable income.
Absolutely. And that ties right into the next big issue, the algorithm.
The infamous YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
Often feels like a total black box, doesn't it? It's opaque, it's always changing.
And it's tied directly to ad revenue, which dictates a lot of its priorities.
Yeah, so creators can spend ages, weeks maybe, making amazing content, only for it to just, poof, disappear. Not shown to subscribers, buried somewhere, maybe throttled with some vague, limited monetization tag. No real explanation.
And, the deeper thing there is the algorithm's constant tweaking often seems to prioritize, well, maybe fleeting trends or what's advertiser safe over creator stability.
Or even genuine connection with the audience.
Precisely. It encourages quantity over quality sometimes, pushes creators towards burnout, financial instability, just constant anxiety about what works this week.
So the engine driving growth can also just shove creators off a cliff without warning.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. Undermines their ability to plan to build anything sustainable.
And on top of that internal chaos, there's immense external pressure making YouTube, well, almost overly cautious.
Right, which leads to this feeling of widespread demonetization, overregulation.
Where's that pressure coming from mainly?
Governments.
Yeah.
Advertisers. It's all of the above. Governments, advocacy groups, and definitely advertisers. Especially after the whole adpocalypse situation.
Well, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Advertisers pulled out left and right. Channels lost their income overnight.
And the impact is still felt, especially for creators in certain areas, news, politics, commentary, maybe LGBTQIA plus content, even edgy comedy.
So their stuff gets demonetized more often or hidden.
Frequently, often without clear reasons or any real way to appeal it effectively, and it forces this kind of self-censorship.
So creators start tiptoeing around topics.
Exactly, trying to comply with policies that are just vague, fluid, impossible to pin down sometimes. YouTube's fear of backlash has created this uneven, creatively stifling environment.
And meanwhile, they're not the only player anymore, are they? The competition is intense.
Oh, absolutely fierce. Yeah. Relentless even. You've got TikTok just dominating short-form video.
Right. Twitch owns live streaming.
Yep. Then there's Meta, Instagram Reels, Facebook video. They're huge.
Plus those free speech alternatives like Rumble, Odyssey.
Yeah.
They're gaining some ground too.
They are. And YouTube's response seems to be try and be everything to everyone.
Which leads to
a pretty cluttered user experience, maybe an identity crisis for the platform, and new features that sometimes just annoy both the new users and the longtime ones.
Okay, another big headache. That whole tightrope walk. Freedom of speech versus platform responsibility.
Huge tension there. Yeah.
And you see it in things like videos getting taken down seemingly without justification, or that shadow banning thing people talk
Right,
about,
where content just gets quietly suppressed, yeah. The creator might not even know.
or innocent videos getting flagged by mistake by the automated systems. Even comments apparently can trigger restrictions now.
That's right. And the end result for everyone, creators and viewers, is this feeling of being, well, less empowered and more surveilled.
Yeah, like you're being watched.
And it erodes trust.
Yeah.
Because there's just this real lack of transparency in how the rules get enforced.
Okay, let's talk money. The bottom line for creators, that revenue split. YouTube takes 35% of the ad revenue. That feels like a lot, almost half.
It is a substantial cut. And for creators who aren't massive, small and medium-sized channels,
Yeah.
that 45% plus taxes plus fees, it makes actually turning a profit a real uphill battle. There's definitely an argument it feels exploitative, especially when YouTube might still run its ads on videos that they've demonetized for the creator.
Wow, so they can still profit even when the creator can't on that specific video.
That's the claim, yeah. They promote their own content partners or run house ads.
Okay, so we've covered the challenges for YouTube itself. But what about us, the users? Why does it sometimes kind of suck to just watch YouTube these days?
For me, number one is just stop ads. So many ads.
Relentless.
Even if you pay for premium or use ad blockers, you still get hit with mid-roll ads, sometimes like 4 or more in one video.
Non-skippable ones, too.
Non-skippable pop-up surveys, asking about the ads in shorts now, banner promotions. It just feels constant. And that constant ad load, it feeds into this general feeling, I think, that the experience is just getting more and more cluttered, more commercialized.
Yeah.
Users start feeling less like an audience and more like, well, the product being sold.
Yeah.
And that really changes your relationship with the platform, feels more exploitative.
Then there's the algorithm again, but from the user side. The echo chamber effect.
Right. You watch a few videos on one topic.
And suddenly that's all YouTube shows you. It feels like you discover less new stuff.
And that's not just annoying. It can have deeper implications. Some argue it leads to these intellectual bubbles.
Where you only see stuff you already agree with.
Exactly. You're not getting fresh perspectives. And in the bigger picture, that can contribute to, well, more polarization, maybe even radicalization. It's not great for understanding complex issues.
And that censorship stuff we talked about. Users notice that too, right?
Oh, yeah. You see videos just disappear, comments get deleted, sometimes whole accounts vanish overnight, even creators you thought were totally legitimate. And here's the thing. Even if you're not a creator, that erodes your trust too.
Because you don't know why it happened.
Exactly. That lack of transparency makes everyone feel a bit powerless, a bit uncertain. Like your favorite channel could just vanish tomorrow for reasons you'll never understand.
Okay. So we've definitely laid out some big hurdles. For YouTube, for creators, for users. It sounds pretty bleak.
It does sound challenging, yeah.
But here's where we pivot. Because despite all these flaws, the opportunity is still massive, right?
Yeah, absolutely enormous. And this is where smart users, you, can actually turn these problems into, well, real advantages.
Okay, how? Let's start with shorts. YouTube seems desperate to compete with TikTok there.
Totally desperate. And they're showing it by heavily boosting shorts in the algorithm. They're offering creator bonuses, giving shorts incredible visibility.
So how do you leverage that?
Well, especially if you're starting out, shorts can be like a launch pad. You use YouTube's own competitive strategy against TikTok for your benefit, gain visibility, attract an audience way faster than maybe traditional long-form video allows right now.
Interesting. Okay, what else? You mentioned niche gaps earlier.
Yeah, because YouTube often favors that broad, advertiser-friendly content. It means a lot of specific, really passionate micro-niche communities are actually kind of underserved on the platform.
So find a niche that YouTube isn't focusing on.
Exactly. This is your chance to build deep trust in that space, dominate search terms that maybe have lower competition, attract super loyal fans.
And those loyal fans are more likely to.
Become email subscribers, buy your course, your digital product, maybe sign up for coaching. They're highly engaged.
Makes sense. Okay, what about the algorithm versus search? People obsess over the algorithm.
They really do. But they forget YouTube is the world's second biggest search engine, after Google itself.
So focus on search.
Leverage search. Optimize your titles, your descriptions, your thumbnails. Think about what people are actively searching for.
And the benefit there is?
Your videos become evergreen. They can be found months, even years later. They generate views, maybe passive income, long after any initial algorithmic boost has faded. You're not just chasing the algorithm's whims.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. Now, you mentioned creator burnout earlier, people quitting.
Yeah, it's a huge issue, and it's fueled this rise in YouTube automation, faceless channels.
Using voiceovers, stock footage, AI now too, right?
Increasingly, yeah. So the opportunity for you is to create these faceless or automated channels yourself.
What's the advantage there? Anonymity.
That's a big one. Stay anonymous. You can outsource the video creation, build scalable passive income streams without the pressure of being a public creator. It leverages the platform, but differently.
Okay, and the final strategy. This feels like maybe the most important one.
I think it might be. Treat YouTube fundamentally as a business funnel.
Meaning, use it to get people off YouTube.
Exactly. Use its massive reach, its traffic, but drive that traffic to platforms you control.
Like what? Your own website? Email list?
Affiliate links, your own digital product store, definitely your email list, online courses, coaching programs, anything off-platform.
Because YouTube can't control that.
Precisely. YouTube owns the stage, the platform where people discover you, but you need to own the exit strategy. That's where you build real, long-term, independent value.
Okay, so let's recap. YouTube, yeah, it has some serious flaws. It feels bloated. The moderation is inconsistent. It often seems to punish smaller creators while chasing big advertisers. Users feel like products. It's under pressure from all sides.
All true. It's navigating a really complex environment.
But, and this is the exciting part, while the platform has these issues, the opportunities are still huge.
Enormous, especially if you know how to see the cracks, not just as problems, but as openings.
Yeah. The very things that make it hard to be YouTube are exactly what give you, the savvy user, the chance to win. Maybe bigger, faster, smarter.
It's about changing your perspective.
Right. Stop just playing by YouTube's rules blindly. Start figuring out how to make the system actually serve you.
Build your own thing. Use YouTube as a tool to get there.
Build your empire in the process. That's the takeaway.